If you think walking is too slow or too easy to actually help you lose weight, let me show you why it's one of the most underrated fat-burning tools on the planet, especially for women over 50. See, most people believe walking doesn't burn enough calories to matter. But here's the twist. Even elite athletes rely on walking to get lean because it taps into a fat-burning system your workouts might be skipping entirely. And when you pair walking with two simple adjustments I'm about to show you, you can literally melt off pounds without pounding your joints or living at the gym. Forget burpees and spin classes, this is the part almost nobody teaches. Hi, I'm Shane. I struggled with my weight despite tracking calories and working harder. Seeing loved ones face similar challenges motivated me to find a solution. When I discovered what truly works, I started helping others lose weight permanently. I'm going to show you how to turn walking, something you already do every day, into one of the most reliable, underrated fat loss tools on the planet. And we're going to break it down into 3 surprising facts most people have never heard, followed by 2 techniques that turn an ordinary walk into a fat-burning system you can actually stick to. And trust me, once you understand these steps, you'll never look at walking the same way again. Step 1. Walking burns more fat than you think. Most people think of walking as too easy. No sweat, no intensity, no big calorie burn. But here's the truth almost nobody talks about. Walking burns a higher percentage of fat than running. Let me make that simple. When you do intense exercise running, sprints, HIIT, your body uses mostly carbs for quick energy. But when you walk at a steady, comfortable pace, your body pulls more energy from stored fat. That's a huge difference. In fact, if you walk 3 miles, about 70% of the calories you burn come from fat. If you run the same distance, only 50% comes from fat. Running burns more calories per minute, sure, but walking lets you burn fat in a gentler, more sustainable way. And here's why walking matters even more. You can do it longer, more often, and without beating up your joints. Your ankles can handle it, your knees can handle it, your back, hips, even your motivation can handle it. You don't dread walking the way you might dread a brutal workout. And just to put this in perspective, even elite bodybuilders, literally the leanest individuals you'll ever see, use walking as their primary fat loss tool. Why? Because it works, and it's sustainable. All right, let's move on. Because the next fact has nothing to do with calories and everything to do with how your brain works. Step 2. Walking boosts creativity and mental energy. This part surprises almost everyone. A Stanford study found that walking increases creativity by up to 60%. That's not a small number, that's massive, but the important part is what it means for fat loss. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, unfocused, or unmotivated, walking acts like a reset button for your brain. Think about it. You can listen to a podcast while sitting on the couch, or you can listen to that same podcast while walking and get double the benefit without extra time or effort. Walking helps you clear mental clutter, boost problem solving, lift your mood, lower stress, get back to feeling in control. And here's the key. When walking feels mentally good, you'll keep doing it. Most people quit workouts because they feel stressful. Walking feels natural, gentle, calming. And that's what makes it one of the easiest habits to stick with long term. Now let's move into the next fact, the one that actually helps you avoid overeating. Step 3. Walking helps regulate hunger hormones. Ever finish an intense workout and suddenly feel starving? There's a reason for that. High-intensity training often spikes ghrelin, your hunger hormone, which makes you crave food afterward. Sometimes a lot of food. But walking doesn't do that. Studies show that a 60-minute walk does not increase appetite the way intense exercise does. That means you burn calories without triggering a rebound hunger response. This makes walking extremely effective for fat loss because you're not battling cravings all day. You're not eating back the calories you just burned. You're not undoing your effort without realizing it. Walking lets you burn calories quietly, steadily, and consistently. Now, before we move into the 2 techniques, here's a bonus benefit most people have never heard. Step 4. Walking improves eye health and natural rhythm. This one is surprisingly important in today's screen-heavy world. Most of us spend hours a day locked into close-up focus phones, laptops, TVs. Your eyes stay locked in one tight position, and over time it strains both your vision and your nervous system. Walking outside forces your eyes to constantly shift between near and far distances. This helps relax your eye muscles, reduce tension, improve visual health, support your natural circadian rhythm. That means clearer focus, less fatigue, and better sleep, all of which support better overall health and fat loss. All right, now let's get to the part you've been waiting for. These are the 2 techniques that make walking a strategic fat loss tool. The 2 techniques that actually make walking a fat loss strategy. Technique number 1, create a daily calorie deficit without restriction. This is where walking becomes a game changer. Most people think weight loss requires eating dramatically less, but you really just need a consistent calorie deficit, a small gap between what you burn and what you eat. And walking makes this incredibly easy. Here's an example. Let's say your body maintains its weight at around 2,400 calories a day. If you eat about 2,400 calories and add a daily 60-minute walk, you'll burn about 200 extra calories. That instantly creates a 200-calorie deficit every single day without cutting food. And when you combine that with a few simple nutrition improvements, you're easily in the fat loss zone. A consistent 400 to 500 daily calorie deficit is enough to burn fat steadily, and walking might be the simplest and least painful way to create that deficit. No starving, no punishment workouts, no crazy willpower, just walking. Now let's talk about the second technique, the one that determines whether you actually stick to this long enough to see results. Technique number 2, build real self-accountability. This is the part no one can do for you. If you want walking to become a reliable fat loss habit, you need a simple form of accountability, not punishment, not guilt, but responsibility to yourself. Think about it. No one's knocking on your door if you skip your walk. There's no workout police. Your friends aren't going to call you out. No app is going to magically force you to show up. It's you. Self-accountability is the quiet, often overlooked habit that transforms casual intentions into real progress. And the cool thing is this. Every time you keep a small promise to yourself, I'll walk today, I'll get 20 minutes in, I'll hit my step goal, you strengthen an internal identity. I'm someone who follows through. That identity shift can change your entire fitness journey. And in the knowledge base, this idea is described as a virtue, the virtue of justice, meaning being honest with yourself about what you are or aren't doing. From there, a few other fitness virtues come into play. Prudence, knowing your plan instead of winging it. Temperance, understanding moderation, like stopping when you've had enough. Fortitude, building grit and pushing through light challenges. These aren't extreme. They're simple, powerful mindset tools that help you stay consistent long enough to actually see results. And consistency is what walking is all about. So let's bring all of this together. You now know that walking burns a higher percentage of fat than running, boosts creativity and motivation, helps regulate hunger hormones, improves eye health and natural rhythms, creates a calorie deficit without restricting food, and builds a foundation of consistency that's easy to maintain. This is how you turn walking into a real, reliable weight loss strategy. It's simple, it's sustainable, and it's something anyone can start today. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe for more videos just like this, and let's make your health journey simple and sustainable. Take a look at this video.